Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the week of, I don't even know what week we're doing today. The week of the 12th, of course. Totally forgot what week we were on, but that usually happens. So let's see what we have going on for you. I would say definitely a turnaround week for you. Almost every single one of your cards that you have here represents a turnaround in the energy. Having more energy, being able to move forward, all sorts of stuff. Also, clarity. I would say this week. You have the Nine of Spades. Normally I don't say that the Nine of Spades represents a blessing in disguise because I need like a five here. If it, to me, a five plus the Nine of Spades represents a blessing in disguise. Going through something where you understand, something from the past that had to happen. I don't know. We're getting kind of like a lot of weird lessons, and I think a lot of stuff that's going on for us in general. And again, I'm speaking very generally because it's very like general energy. I think that a lot of the stuff that's happening is just very, kind of like they're like lessons and also having to do with timing and how things work out. I think that this card is saying that things that haven't been working out now can work out for you. Again, I feel very general about it, so I feel like it's kind of talking about a lot of things that are going on for you. Next, you have the King of Hearts. Again, like I said, all your cards are pretty much the same. This card, to me, I always say is just a card of returns. It just represents things returning to you at this time, new energy coming in for you at this time. And that's kind of what I feel like for you at this time, is that it's just saying that energy is returning. Definitely the card of the soulmate as well. So some of you could have some sort of soulmate coming in. You have two sixes here. Whenever I see two sixes, sometimes I also think that it says that these things are coming in. They might not be here yet, but the things that you want are kind of coming in. So again, it might not necessarily be this week. It could just be a little bit of time before things fully come in for you. Next, you have the Six of Spades. Six of Spades is a card of incremental improvements. Like I said, I think things are going to happen very step by step. Whenever we have a bunch of this like Capricorn type energy, I think the changes that we experience are just very step by step kind of moving forward. Also a card of noticing situations as well. I would say that it's a really good time for people in general, pretty much every single sign, to get things like raises and bonuses. And what I've told to a bunch of people is that to get a raise at this time, to get a bonus, to get a promotion, or even to get a job, we have to be very kind of like, we have to be a lot more aggressive. I don't think aggressive is the right word, but we definitely have to really go for it, and we have to be the ones to kind of make it happen as well. So like if we want to raise, we have to be the ones to go talk to the boss to make sure it happens. Because I don't think this year anything is just going to happen for us. There might be like scattered incidences where things do just kind of work out. But it's kind of like a year where we have to do things on our own, where we have to, make things happen on our own. And that's what this card says as well. Next, we have the King of Diamonds, a boss. So a lot of you could be dealing with bosses. It's a great card for, again, talking to bosses, talking about getting a raise, figuring it out. People are looking for the easy answer right now as well. That's what I always tell people. So like if you notice something at your place of business, for example, where maybe things could work out better, or maybe there's something missing. I think that you just simply being there and telling your boss, hey, I can, do this, I can fill in that role, could get you a total new position, could get you that raise, because it's like you are the easy answer at that time. So I don't know how else to explain that, but I just think that it's a good year to be the easy answer. It's kind of like a right place, right time type of deal. And, that's what I would say to you about this card. Also, great card for money this week. Next, Nine of Spades, like I said, blessing in disguise. I think that you're just realizing timing and how everything is worked out in time and in better time as well. I was talking to somebody the other day who was really upset because they couldn't get some sort of investment that they wanted to get, and then what happened is like a week later they were finally able to get the investment at a much lower price. And then so they were actually technically making more money if you want to look at it like that. So. It's kind of like one of those things. I think that, the energy kind of is making us like upset if we can't have something in the time that we want it. But I think we also need to look at, kind of the blessing that could be there as well. Again, it could be timing, because maybe there's actually a better time that you could be getting something like an investment, or, a date with somebody, or selling your house, or whatever the case may be. But this is definitely a good card. I do look at this as a card of justice as well, kind of like that turnaround type energy. And then finally you have the Seven of Spades, internal fears that don't exist. Definitely letting fears go and things like that. I would say that, and don't allow other people to kind of affect your mood either this week. I'm getting on this card. This card can sometimes be where, we allow the news to affect us, or we allow, stuff that's going on around us to affect us when we really shouldn't. So be careful of your emotions. But I would say it actually looks like a great week. I think it's going to be a major turnaround week for you, and definitely a lot of good new energy. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.